Thanks for stopping by. My name is Clint Mackey, and once in a while I come across a property that really gets my attention and really makes me want to show you some of the stated value that's in it. And this is one of these properties. It's the house I just listed over at 14359 Ott Lane in Grand Haven, Michigan. It really is a nature lover's home. And take a look at what we have here. Here are some summertime shots of this home. From the outside, it's pretty ordinary home, you might say. It's got a lot of neat things going for it, though. I'm going to show you the water frontage here for one. It's a bayou setting, so it leads all the way to the Grand River, all the way to Lake Michigan, but it's really set up. These people that buy these houses are the people that love nature. They love the peace and quiet of living on water, being able to step right out and do some bass fishing, and they want the peace and quiet, and they don't want jet skis and a lot of loud, power boating going on right outside their house. So that's why people buy these particular houses. They want the peace and quiet that goes along with living out among nature. And here's one thing that these people really enjoy about this house is the bald eagles come in, they fish right outside their house. They pick these fish up. That looks like an enormous shiner of some kind or a shad, and they eat them right out on the ice. And they really love this place for the view that it offers. Winter even is just beautiful out there. The summertime is lush and green with the lily pads and the reeds and a lot of different wildlife wandering around out there. And they love it because the location offers them the conveniences of the city also. Here's the house from space. There's Google Earth. And as we expand out, you'll see it's on the end of a cul-de-sac that ends right at the river. You're right at the end of that point there, and there's the bayou. And some of the best fishing you're going to get is on these bayous. It's full of bluegill and bass, and it's really slow water. And then it leads out into Grand River right there, which there's a kind of a delta right there. A lot of good fishing to be had among those cattails, all the way out to Grand Haven. You can see it leads you all the way out to the big lake. Lake Michigan. You can go salmon fishing out there if you wanted to take the ride out there. It really is a great location for anybody that loves nature and wants to be out in the country but still feel like they have the convenience of the city. Now this is a modernized house, so they built it with an open floor plan, and it's a modern home. It's got a good kitchen, great bathrooms, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, completely finished. Basement level, walks out right out into that backyard that I showed you earlier there. So it's got a great setup. It's a modern house, a lot of windows. They built this house to maximize their view of the water. And that literally is the view from that living room right there. You can look right out across that massive expanse and know that you're never going to have another house built so that they can see into your house. So what you see is what you get right there. Good dining room area there. Everything's open, easy to get to. Modern bathrooms, of course. This is a newer house, and you got a nice jacuzzi tub. That is the master bathroom, as a matter of fact, attached to the master bedroom, which is on the main floor. Big skylight, good sized room, lots of closets, lots of storage in this house. And it really is a nice house all the way around. In the basement, they have a finished family room. That is actually a coal-fired stove. They find it's more practical for their purposes to bring in a bucket of coal out of the garage, and it heats that basement up very easily. But really the star of the show is the view, and what you get along with the view is the privacy. And there's a shot of the garage, two-stall garage with a loft and a lot of storage upstairs, a lot of workshop area there. But really, honestly, this house is understated and it's been undersold. I think that it's one of those houses that's kind of a big surprise once you see what it has to offer. For $299,000, you really can't go wrong when you get water frontage in Grand Haven, Michigan. And you got to come see this house. If that's the price range or kind of a price point you're looking at, come take a look at this house, and maybe you'll fall in love with it for the same reason that these people bought this house, and they absolutely do not want to part with it, but they're at a different stage in their life right now where it's going to be more practical for them to let somebody else come in and enjoy the house for the same reason that they have. So my name is Clint Mackey. I'm a local real estate broker. I specialize in waterfront properties and unusual properties, and this one on Ott Lane definitely fits the bill as being unusual. Stop by, take a look at it, give me a call if that's a type of house that you're looking for. My contact information is right there on the screen. Clint Mackey, broker, Thresholds for Living Realty, 616-837-7630. Thanks for stopping by.